Greetings, Sophisticated Intuition here with your twin flame divine counterpart message for the month of November. We're going to be asking Spirit to share with us what's coming towards the divine feminine from the divine masculine and what is coming towards the divine masculine from the divine feminine. And I hope I don't mix them up too much as I request that those messages. As I was premeditating, I kept getting it all fumbled, so I hope that doesn't impact our message too much. Spirit knows what I'm trying to get here, but yes, that's what we're going to be focusing on today. I hope everyone is doing well. A whole lot of love and light towards everyone. So let's get into it. Twin flame community, divine masculine, divine feminines. What is coming towards the divine feminine from the divine masculine, and what is coming towards the divine masculine from the divine feminine? Oh, suck it now. Let's see what happens. Okay. And then, I'm sorry, in spirit, what is between the two? Okay. All right. Not bad. We'll talk about it in a minute. Let me get all the cards out. Let's see what's going on with y'all. Okay. Kind of doing just like a free for all here, so let Spirit have its way. Okay. All right, Spirit. What is coming from the divine masculine towards the divine feminine, and what is coming from the divine feminine towards the divine masculine? What is coming from the divine masculine towards the divine feminine? Thank you. Oh, and what is coming towards the divine feminine from the divine masculine? Okay. And what is in between the two? Oh, my goodness. Well, we didn't start off so exciting, but I think we're getting there. The sun at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful energy. I love it. Happiest card in the deck. And I'm sorry, I think I failed to show you the Aquarius, wish fulfillment, healing, okay? Destiny, I know, is the message on the bottom of the card, okay? Okay, and we'll talk about what's coming up. The message I'm hearing is very clear, but we'll see. Hold on. All right. What do I want? Let's see. Okay, Spirit said to clarify, like I always do, so I will. Spirit, please clarify the message. What is it? What is coming from the divine masculine to the divine feminine in the month of November, and what is coming from the divine feminine to the divine masculine in the month of November? Okay, what is coming from the divine masculine to the divine feminine? Please clarify what is coming from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Oh, okay, hold on, y'all. I put the one back because of the way it slid out. I thought it was just me, but then it threw me a bunch. So hold on. What is coming from the divine feminine to the divine masculine? Oh. Okay, and what is coming from the divine... Oh, okay, I'm going to start over, guys. Hold on. But that was Five of Pentacles, okay? So we'll keep that in mind. What is coming from the divine masculine to the divine feminine in the month of November? Okay. All right. And what is coming from the divine feminine to the divine masculine in the month of November? Okay. Okay. And what is the energy between the two? All right, the full energy at the bottom, okay? Taking leaps of faith. I feel like between the two, this is the energy, okay? There's some stuff going on here, and that Five of Pentacles, we're gonna still reference that. Don't ever think that Sophisticated is putting a card back because I don't like the outcome. This is not my personal message. This is to the collective, and I am bound and required to tell you the truth. So we're gonna keep that Five of Pentacles in the loop because I see where there's stuff going on here, okay? And you guys have possibly been in connection or energetically, telepathically. I'm gonna get to it. Just hang on. Let me let me pull all of the cards. I like that the sun came out. and that the Aquarius energy is here, because I do feel like there's been some type of clarity that's been provided. Perhaps you've had a conversation. Well, certainly you've had a conversation in terms of the first couple of cards that came out. But either whether it was in physical realm or spiritual realm, telepathically, you have communicated with your twin here. And some things have been said. Okay, now let me get the rest of these cards. What we're going to do? Yeah. Okay. What is it? What is coming from the divine masculine to the divine feminine? What is coming from the divine masculine to the divine feminine? And again, pick whatever side resonates for you, okay? Okay. And what is coming from the divine feminine to the divine masculine for the month of November, please? What is coming from the divine feminine to the divine masculine? Okay. What is coming from the divine feminine to the divine masculine in the month of November? Okay, divine feminine. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. You see, we have that Fool energy and the Sun energy here, and the Aquarius. Everything in the subconscious is about working it out. Work on your partnership. That's what it says at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so everything is saying work it out, work on it, work it out. Let's get the rest of this, and we're gonna get into this because it's juicy. Okay, 2 more cards, please. Or actually. Okay, I see. I still wanted to do the journey of love. So we got a lot going on the table. Don't worry, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. The message is coming out real clear here. Okay, Spirit. What is coming from the divine masculine to the divine feminine in the month of November? Or coming towards? Oh, wow. And what is coming from the divine feminine towards the divine masculine in the month of November, please? Wow. Okay. Okay, this message coming out real clear. I will not be here with you long. All right. Yes, I did shuffle these. Okay, Spirit. What is coming from the divine masculine towards the divine feminine? Okay. And what is coming from the divine feminine to the divine masculine? Okay, all right. God speaks at the bottoms. Yeah, see, because that's the way I feel. I feel like the divine is getting in the middle of this. He's sick of it. Let me talk about it. Okay, so first let me say, on this side, I have the divine masculine. Okay, I know with the camera up close, you can't see where I'm really actually pointing, but from this side, for me, this is the divine masculine to the divine feminine. And on this side, I have the divine feminine to the divine masculine. But again, whatever side is resonating for you, then that is your side, okay? And then here in the center is what is between the two. And I forgot 2 cards. What is between the two, Spirit? And what is between the two? Ooh. Well, the cloak. Now we got heart fire at the bottom, okay? And let's see. What is between the two? Hey, Spirit, what is between the two? I get so excited in the twin flame message. I'm sorry, y'all. Bear with me while I get all these cards out of here. Okay. What is between the two, Spirit? What is between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? What is the energy between the two of them? What is the energy between the two? Okay. Yep. Okay. All right. So, Grand Cross Provoker. So either the feminine has provoked the masculine, or the masculine has been triggered in some way. I don't want to say like he's completely angry here, but he's annoyed. And it's not because necessarily that the feminine has done anything to him. It's more so what she's not doing. He's triggered. He's pushed he wants to rage almost is what I'm getting with this Grand Cross Provoker. It's like I'm mad, okay? But in the I'm trying not to laugh because it's not funny, okay? But what I'm getting the energy of is that he's not mad because she cheated or she won't answer his phone calls, or maybe it is because she won't answer the phone calls, but because she's not giving in some capacity here. I don't know if this is the runner or the chaser or what the situation is, but I feel like perhaps the divine masculine set up the divine feminine to see how she would react to something, and she didn't. And this has like enraged him. Okay, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Then over here on the divine feminine, I have the lunar eclipse change. Okay, she's a little disappointed, okay, because this card kind of represents the 5 of cups, so there's sometimes a little disappointment, but she's changing like the lunar cycle. Okay, and I think that's what is triggering or provoking the masculine here, is this change, this evolution that is happening within the feminine, who is not, she's not begging, she's not chasing, she's not I don't know what the word is, but she is just like, I'm not going to stay in this same old pattern or same old energy. I'm going to shift with the moon. Okay, that's the type of energy I'm getting. Then in the center is Pisces energy. I believe. Okay, this is about believing when all else has failed. This is about faith right here. So this is the energy between the two. It's like the divine masculine is all irritated and agitated. This is not like I want to cuss you out. This is just like frustrated that it didn't go his way. Okay? But in the subconscious or at the foundation of it all, he still has faith. He still believes that this can work out or pan out in some way. The divine feminine over here, she's changing. She's evolving. She may kind of, like I said, feel a little bit of disappointment in the behavior of the masculine for some reason here. But she still has faith. She still believes. So it's like, that's why I was kind of like giggling and like, because it's like y'all mad at each other right now, spiritually or physically, whatever the connection is. It's like you're mad at each other, but it's like I've seen memes. This one of my favorite ones is it's like a cartoon where it's like, you're still mad at me, but you still hold the umbrella, over. Was it the grandma? I think it was the grandpa was holding the umbrella over the grandma. They was mad at each other, but he wasn't going to let her get rained on. That's the type of energy that I feel is being experienced here between the twins. Okay. Now look. The 4 of Wands came out on the masculine side, stability, twin flame energy, okay, with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, okay, a brand new beginning in love. This is what's in his hopes, okay? This is what he would like to see come. This is what he wants to do moving forward. This is what he's bringing towards the feminine, okay? But for some reason, whatever his plot and plan was, it didn't work, okay? And so that's making him upset. Now remember, the first card that came out was the 5 of Pentacles. And I would not leave that out in terms of the energy that I felt come off of that card, because it did play a role. It just didn't seem like it was specific to this message. But what I did get off of that intuitively is that the masculine wants to come out of the cold, or wants the situation to come out of the cold. So I don't know, with the way that the feminine is giving me this changed energy, like I've changed, I'm growing up, I'm evolving, I'm ascending, I am changing like the cycle of the moon. I might be this way today and that way tomorrow. That is aggravating that mess out of the masculine. He is like, but you were supposed to always be there when I said I was coming back. I said I was coming back. How come you're not there? Okay, I don't know. I'm probably not giving the best examples right now, but that's like the energy that I'm picking up. Then over here on the feminine side, we've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Show me, what is it? It's in vogue. Give me something I can feel. I can't pick up the harmony of it, y'all, but it's an in bold song. Something I can feel. This is how she's feeling towards the masculine. This is what she's bringing. This is what she's telling. Okay, so divine feminines, you may be telling your masculine this month, give me something I can feel. Give me something real. Give me something that I can touch, hold, see. I can't keep just believing, just telepathically speaking. I need to feel you, touch you. I need you to give me the same energy I'm giving you. Ooh, okay. Look here. This is what's between the two of you. You're stuck with one another, okay? Ace of Pentacles. I feel like, I don't know if I talked about this. Now, I have been dealing with this in my own twin flame situation, connection of, this is my second go round of thinking that it might be a better idea to release the connection, which we know we cannot do that. We are mirroring souls. If you even attempt it, oh my God, the pain and the sorrow and even material things that can go south so fast. So I do not recommend that, people. Trust me, if you know who your twin flame is and it is you are suffering in the disconnect, try your best to focus on yourself, and that will actually raise the vibration. You are always in union. Remember that. You are always in union. But try not to try and cut ties with your twin flame. It doesn't work and it makes things worse. Okay. So this is the type of energy that I'm feeling that's coming in between you two. Is like this Ace of Pentacles here is like, it's a commitment. It is a commitment for life. You are trapped in this situation, whether you like it or not. And I don't want to say it like you're just trapped, okay? Because you do not have to suffer, okay? You do not have to, but this, you see how the mirroring is here, okay? One is free and the other one is mentally entrapped. So there's a sense here, I feel like Spirit is trying to say, like, once again, believe, okay? Because what it feels like is one is connecting in their heart space and the other one is wanting some physical connection here. Okay, all right. I can't stay too long. I pulled so many cards. Let me not stay too long on this. But that's... okay, interesting. Okay, so then on the divine masculine side, we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like this is a message from Spirit to the divine masculine, because he's all up in angst here that whatever his plan was did not work, to go to plan B. Okay, try being, and it's also telling me that this is a set of twins that may have been connected in your childhood. Okay, and so it's like, go back to childhood or playfulness or flirting. Get back to a place of innocence. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Then over here, you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so, and then she's got that bow and arrow Sagittarius type energy, but we're not talking about zodiacs in the twin flame here. But she is aiming, one, she's aiming to please. I just heard that. Two, she is setting her sights on her twin. Okay, she had that arrow is pulled back for the mark. Okay, the message here says you deserve love. You are lovable. I feel like the divine feminine is tired of playing games, okay? And she is ready to hit her mark, okay? That's what I'm kind of feeling. So she is bringing some seriousness. Meanwhile, the divine masculine might be going to plan B, like, well, I tried to like withdraw myself to see if it would cause her to chase me more, or but whatever the case might have been, whatever you attempted, divine masculine, and it didn't work, and it only made you want this union even more. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. And the divine feminine is over here like, give me something I can feel. I can't pick up the harmony of that song right now, but it's in vogue. Listen to it. Then what you have in the center, heart to heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Heart to heart conversations. Okay, so that's what's in between the two of you. One over here playing too much, need to the energy is saying, spirit is saying for you to kind of go back to some innocence, write a little love letter or something and send it and say, do you want to be my girlfriend? Yes or no, circle yes or no. This is, divine masculine to the divine feminine. And the divine feminine is like, well, if you don't quit playing with me, I deserve to be loved. I deserve something real, something tangible, something I can hold in my hand. This is the conversation that you two will have, okay, in the month of November, or something to that effect. All right, then we have forgiveness, okay? It says here, stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Oh God, that just sounds like something that my divine masculine would say to me. But definitely though, it is like the divine masculine is asking the divine feminine not to focus on the past, to forgive, okay? Forgiveness is one of the most powerful energies that you can have once you forgive, okay? And you know what this Ace of Cups is asking? Forgiveness, okay? So there's a lot of heart chakra work going on with the divine masculine. Very beautiful. Okay, then the divine feminine over here says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So the divine feminine is changing, okay? She is changing. She is going with the flow of life cycles, lunar eclipse, change. She's changing. She's changing, and she wants something real. Okay. Then in the center here it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Okay. I feel like this is the conversation between the two of you. I feel like there's just this going back and forth of happiness is within, and I find happiness with you. I'm happy, it's like this going back and forth of concepts and beliefs almost. When ultimately the two of you want this connection, and it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say that the divine masculine is in pursuit necessarily, but he might be. The divine feminine is definitely in pursuit. Okay? Okay. All right. Now, let's read Journey of Love. Okay. And in the middle of it all, like I said earlier, is the divine. Okay? And the angels, the archangels, the ancestors, the ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. Like, I'm sick of it. Bring them together. Let them have a conversation. Okay. All right. Let's see. The divine masculine to the divine feminine is the earth angel. It says here, this oracle brings a message of divine guidance. You have an angel with you. Let me see, is that coming in clear? Earth angel. Beautiful. You have an angel with you, watching over you and assisting you in response to your heart's call for help, love, and protection for you and your beloveds. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Keep praying each day from your heart and know you are safely carried on the journey of love. If you have been worrying about a loved one, know that this protection extends to them as well. You are asked to pray more and worry less, allowing love to be. See, this is what this provoker up here is all worried and all, I don't want to say stressed out, but I want to say stressed out. It's like the divine feminine withdrew her energy and the divine masculine doesn't know what is going on, and trying to keep cool and stay cool, but at the same time really wanting to know what is going on with the feminine energy. And so spirit is saying, don't worry about divine feminine. She's doing good. She's focused. Okay. Very well could be focused on money too right now, or some material, some materials. Okay. Okay. And then over here, the divine feminine to the divine masculine, God, she is the moon. Your message comes through this oracle. Your manifestation is unfolding in perfect timing. If you feel something isn't happening fast enough or is happening quickly and you are unsure if you are really ready, be assured all is well. If something is not clear to you and you would like it to be more so, the clarity you seek will come to you. Do not worry. Do not try to force the insight. Just be with what is happening now and trust. You are moving and growing and all is well. Soon you will see that for yourself, just as the moon grows full and revealing, even in the midst of deepest nights. Divine masculine. If you want to know something about your divine feminine, I want you to go and study the cycles of the moon. Not just the full, not just the new, but the waning and the waxing, the gibbous and all of that. That is going to help you understand your feminine, because whether she knows it or not, she has kind of she is adjacent, attached to, flowing like the cycles of the moon. So whatever energy that cycle of the moon produces, that's the energy that your feminine is in, and that can help you in whatever your little plan is to get back in her good graces. And feminine, she is the moon. The message is telling you to be patient, girl. Okay, you out here you ready to attack, okay? And spirit is saying just go with the flow. Things will work out in their own time, okay? Now, between the two of you is the cloak, okay? Spirit, okay? Sick and tired. Okay, the message that this oracle brings to you, okay, that's the cloak, beautiful energy. The message that this oracle brings to you is that you can safely release the forms of security that you once held. You do not have to abandon your boundaries with others. Rather, your boundaries are so functional that you can enter into relationships with more openness, trusting that your boundary will naturally assert itself when necessary, giving you the connection to yourself that you need when you need it, without having to withdraw from relationship entirely. It is time to trust your own boundaries and practice letting them help you whilst actively engaging in deeper relationship. You'll have fun. This is beautiful. So at the end here, Spirit says that you don't have to lose yourselves in order to be together. Because the first message was about, or not the first, but one of the messages says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. This is about finding that internal joy. See, because yes, we as twin flames, we as divine counterparts, we mirror one another, right? We're going through the same soul quest. Ultimately to elevate each other's consciousness, our individual consciousness, and then of course the collective consciousness, right? But when we get into the space of wanting and desiring the romance, and that is because, or I shouldn't say because, but that is once you have matured and elevated your consciousness enough to be able to get into that romantic space. Oftentimes, especially if we're dealing with perhaps two introverted personalities or even extroverted personalities who like to be off with their friends and be off with big crowds and things like that, but then the introvert who wants to be at home and is a homebody, whatever the case might be, there seems to be an element here of both of you feeling like you might lose yourselves if you bring this connection into fruition, if you really bring it into the material realm as the divine feminine seems to be seeking, Okay, but you're not going to lose yourselves in this connection. You don't have to be afraid of that happening. It's a conversation that needs to be had about your personal space and your boundaries and all of that good stuff. Okay, so that seems to be it was a lot, y'all. It was a lot, but that seems to be what's coming in for divine masculine, divine feminine, for the month of November. I hope that you, if I don't see you before the holidays, or I should say you don't see me, if you don't see me before the holidays begin, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving and all that. Enjoy the family time. I've kind of gotten away from the traditional holidays just because of what resonates for me spiritually, but it's definitely a time to celebrate and get together with family. And after the few years that we've had recently, I highly encourage you, safely to embrace that time in this time of year. And so, again, if I don't see you before then, I wish you all well. And I'll talk to you in the month of December. Love and light.